Hey, Andrew here at SHOT 2022 with Nathan from a small company you may have heard of, Daniel Defense. You got some new stuff this year. What's going on? This guy is an absolute chunk.
Absolutely, man. So right here you've got our DD5 Pro. Yeah, she's not light. We took the great success that was the DD5 rifle. 2 years ago, we actually dropped it in our full-length chassis system. Now, we had a lot of interest in it, but it hasn't been to a show. As we all know, the last 2 years has been a little interesting. So this is the first show that we're able to really get this out into the market. It's going to be our standard DD5 action, 60-degree bolt throw, available 6.5 Creedmoor, 6 mil, as well as 308. It starts at $24.99, so you can get into PRS production, and it's guaranteed to shoot sub-half minute with factory match ammo.
Outstanding.
So,
when's it going to be available?
So these are available now. So these are shipping out to dealers and distributors currently. We do have these new variants, so a 16-inch 308 as well as an 18-inch 6.5 Creedmoor. Those are starting to ship out into the commercial market as of this month. So a new product that we're pretty excited. You still get 1,000 foot-pounds of energy at 500 yards, and we still guarantee it to shoot sub-half minute with factory ammo.
Sub-half minute with the 16-inch barrel.
Correct.
A lot of people have this notion that barrel length affects precision, and for the most part, it really doesn't.
No, it's velocity, right? So the target of the 16 and the 18-inch was part of kind of a contract. They said, hey, we need 1,000 foot-pounds at 500. It's the light switch. Energy threshold. So we still can guarantee this thing for accuracy. If it doesn't shoot it, you call us, and I'm going to send you a label. We're going to figure out what's wrong, and we're going to fix it.
Nice.
So the DD5, again, is a lot of guys don't know we make bolt guns. They think Daniel Defense, they're like, oh, it's ARs. Which we make really cool ARs, but we make really cool bolt guns too. So
indeed. This is pretty sexy, and I love the peanut butter and chocolate two-tone look.
Absolutely, man. We got that blacks, $24.99. If you add the Cerakote, we've got the Coyote Tan here as well as an OD Green variant available for those as well.
Awesome. What do we got here?
So this was teased a while back, and we're finally able to bring it to market. This is our brand new DD5 SBR. So this is a 12.5-inch 308. It's going to ship with the linear compensator on there, just like our PDW did. Gets that blast out and away. Easily removable. Throw a can on there. It's threaded to 5/8 by 24. So you've got an intermediate gas system here, adjustable gas block. So you've got a single, suppressed or unsuppressed. No frills, nothing fancy. But this thing is just an absolute hammer. You put a suppressor on it, and it is just a bundle of fun. This one's a little lighter.
Much lighter.
It's a little loud unsuppressed.
Well, you've got a lot of pressure left in that barrel when it uncorks.
100%. So one of the cool things we did, so the entire bolt carrier group in our DD5s are going to be DLC super coated. So you've got AR-15 style dual extractors. You're going to have a dead weight in the back of that bolt carrier group to eliminate any bolt bounce. If you've shot a lot of AR-10 platform guns, that's a lot of mass moving back and forth. So this entire bolt carrier is DLC super coated. You can literally clean this with a microfiber at the range.
It looks like it's slick with lubrication. It's not. That's the coating.
That's the coating. And like I said, right back here, you've got a dead weight. It's going to eliminate that bolt bounce, allow you to run 308 as well as 7.62 by 51, and the thing just runs. So only as an SBR right now. We were hoping to be able to do some other stuff, but we'll see what the future holds.
There are some shifting sands with the pistol braces.
We shall wait and see. But yeah, so
understandable.
It's a pretty good little shooter. Unsuppressed, you don't want to run that in an indoor range. You will not make many friends.
Or you'll make a lot of friends.
It's a hammer. The cool thing is complete ambidextrous controls. We really take dumping. Comes in handy. Ambidextrous charging handle, full ambi lower receiver, takes your SR25 pattern mags, and it does all right.
That's sexy.
Oh,
Love it.
Well,
okay.
We did take.
So moving along, what do we got here?
So this is the hotness. This just came out today. So when people think Daniel Defense, right? They go, oh, Mark 18 M4A1 RIS2 rail. Well, we saw a need in the market. So as of today, this is now a commercially available product, and it is an entire family of rifles for us. So it's our DD4 R3 line. We took the success of the ambi lower on the DD5, and we incorporated that into an AR-15 style lower receiver group. So the DD4 line is going to have a complete A&B lower receiver, much like the DD5, but it's also going to ship with our brand new RIS3 rail system.
I love the color on this.
Oh yeah.
What do you call that?
So that's our FDE anodizing. So much the same as the RIS2 rail, right? It's a chemical process. So no two are ever going to be exactly the same. Guys will say, hey, my collar is different than my rail system.
Yeah.
It's a chemical process. You know, it's not Cerakote, it's not spray paint.
People go absolutely, you know what, I lack the words to describe how detailed and anal they get about the color matching.
Hey, if you're not happy with it, spray paint's cheap.
Right?
So, but, you know.
Throw it down the driveway.
Yeah, exactly. But, so we're offering this right now as an SBR only for the Mark 18 R3. We also have an R3S, which is going to be an 11.5 inch, same exact platform with an inch longer rail system. It's still going to give you that gap, especially with a surefire suppressor, just like the RIS2 did. The cool thing about this platform, it utilizes the existing RIS2 bolt-up plate. If you want to do an internal swap, right? You said, hey, I've got a Block 2, I've got an M4A1, I want to put a RIS3 on it. Pinion welded muzzle device, okay. 6 bolts, slide it off. You can install the RIS3 without ever having to touch your gas block, your barrel nut, or your muzzle device on it.
That's convenient.
So it'll allow you to do an inline change without having to mess with a gunsmith.
I love this one. This one feels real nice. I like the lighter profile barrel that's in here. It feels so handy.
Absolutely. So again, you know, the Mark 18 is kind of the quintessential gun that we're moving a lot of. Guys love the Mark 18 platform, as well as the M4A1. So, you know, we offer it in a 14.5, just like your M4A1, as well as a DD4 R3 is actually going to be a 16-inch mid-length gas. So you don't have to mess with a pinion welded muzzle device. You don't have to mess with, you know, a carbine length gas system if guys are wanting a little softer recoil impulse. But you still retain all the features of that RIS2. It's still built like a tank. It's still a 2-piece rail system with the M203 hangers. So if you got a grenade launcher and you want to hang it off the bottom of your gun, pop the bottom rail out, your hangers are integrated into the rail system, and you're still free floated.
So walk me through pricing and availability.
So these are going to start shipping to dealers and distributors in probably early April is when we're going to hit full production swing. You're talking somewhere in the $2,250 range for all of the variants. Currently, the Mark 18 and the DD4 R3S are only SBRs, again, as we're kind of awaiting a little clarification there. As well as the M4A1 and the standard R3 16-inch. All should be going out to dealers and distributors here in the next about 2.5 months or so.
Awesome. Well, Nathan, thank you for your time and putting up with my nonsense.
Absolutely.
Thank you guys for watching. I love you.